Just when I thought my life couldn't get any worse, it finds a way to. Almost exactly 1 year to the date of my last layoff, I get laid off again. Yes, from the job that is paying for my IVF. And I'm going to be completely honest, it wasn't a total layoff. It was, you have 5 weeks to put your house on the market and uproot your entire life and move to Phoenix, Arizona, or it is a layoff. 5 weeks, which poses as a problem because you guys know I'm in the middle of my IVF cycle. And they're paying for my IVF. So I just cannot believe this is happening. And you don't get to give me crap for tearing up because I get to cry over this, okay? I get to cry. The job that has handcuffs on me because they're paying for my IVF is telling me the only way I have a job is if I uproot my entire life and move to Phoenix, Arizona in 5 weeks.
Wow. Very interesting video today, guys. A lot of folks are dealing with unexpected job losses in the government, in the private sector, across the board. As this young lady is saying, not only are a lot of folks being laid off, but they're also being tasked with having to move to different locations if they want to keep their jobs. Low key, I think that's just another way to get people to quit. And so on today's video, we're going to be going over some of these scenarios so that we can all learn on how to mitigate these things if at all possible, but more importantly, prepare ourselves now while you're working and to learn some of the signs that you need to be looking for to see if your company might be in that mode, the mode of either trying to get you to do something, you know, that they know that you're not going to be able to do, like relocate to a place where, you know, you can't go to. Therefore, you either have to take a severance package or quit, or just being furloughed, like a lot of the federal workers, crazy work. You got to come in and work if you're essential, not being paid right now, but you still have bills and expenses and things of that nature, or those that are not essential that just have to wait until the government is back up and running. For those that don't know me, my name is Robert, and on this channel, my goal is to simplify the home loan process. I do so by bringing relevant topics, videos like this, to the fore so that we can all learn and better our positions, especially those of you that are looking to become a homeowner. I'm able to do so because I'm a lender, and I've been a lender for the last 20 years. If you want to reach out to me, my contact information is in the description below. Now let's get into this video.
Like, and I'm building a home here. I'm going through IVF here. I'm building my life here. I have a home here. Like, and this isn't even something that, like, I told them no. I'm like, I'm not going to Phoenix, Arizona. I'm sorry. And they, like, wouldn't take no as an answer. They're like, sleep on it. I'm like, I can't go to Phoenix. And I was like, find me something in Texas, somewhere else in Texas. Find me something in Utah where I'm from. And they're like, we can't guarantee you relocation if you don't take this role. And I'm like, and it's like not something I can sit on for a very long time because it's so much work to list your house, let alone pack up your entire life and move somewhere else by November. Like, I have until the first week of November to move to a whole nother state.
So as I stated, tough situation, but what I want to pull from this video and to get you guys to think about is this: your insurance. A lot of times we don't think about insurance as employees until the time that you don't have it anymore. So there's procedures in place whenever you're going to be laid off or get a severance package where you have to apply for insurance that covers you for a period of time from the employer. Okay. And so things that you could do right now, if you're employed, is to make sure you know what that process is. Number two, do you have any special procedures going on like this? I think that's in vitro fertilization. Maybe she's trying to have a child, but anything that would cause you a lot of stress as to how am I going to take care of these medical procedures if I'm laid off. Again, a lot of these companies aren't telling you what their plans are, and you have to come from it or look at it from a mindset that every time you get paid, they have fulfilled their obligation to you as an employee. So I know there's a lot of team building and camaraderie and all those types of things, but don't get it twisted. Always remember it's transactional. And so regardless of how long you've been there. So I think that's something else that you need to keep in the front of your mind. But specifically, look into your medical treatments to make sure, do you need to get something in? If things are looking shaky, are you currently going through that? And then if you do get laid off, what's the process for you to be able to get the supplemental insurance, and what does that cover in the event that this job loss or a job relocation in lieu of getting laid off that they know you're not going to be able to take is presented to you. Hopefully it never happens, but if it does, then you'll be far ahead of that situation. We're being proactive and not reactive. Let's continue.
Look, I already know I'm about to hurt a lot of feelings with what I'm about to say right now. You can't figure out how to put $1 in your own pocket right now. It's going to get real ugly for you. Okay? Real ugly for you. Real fast. They have calculated that it's about 300,000 Black women who have been laid off from their jobs. Okay? And that's just for Black women. This is for everybody. Okay? But I'm mentioning Black women because normally we're the first to go. I've done computer work on the side. I've done project management on the side. Y'all be talking crazy about me now because I say that I have cleaners or whatever, but I've also cleaned other people's houses for money before. So, I don't know. Get mad if you want to, okay? You can be mad at what I'm saying all you want, but the fact still stands. You need to figure out what you're going to do to put some money in your pocket right now.
I'm going to give you the 7 predictors of job loss risk. Number 1 is your personal performance has decreased and you're not performing as well as you used to. Number 2 is your company has missed earnings 2 quarters in a row. Number 3, you experience a reduction in the workload or the hours that they're giving you at work. Number 4 is you notice an increase in micromanagement by your boss. Number 5, the manager who hired you has left the organization and the new manager is starting to bring in people they used to work with. Number 6, confusing or unusual or negative comments from the CEO or the senior leadership of the company. And number 7, your company was acquired either by private equity or by a competitor. That is often also a sign of a job loss risk.
So there you have it, guys. Several ways to make some additional income. I'll add one. Get you a microphone like this. This is a Samsung Q2U with a little mic stand, and start making videos and share what people are looking for to fix problems, especially those of you that have been on jobs for a long period of time. Hopefully there's something that you've been doing that would be beneficial. Don't knock it until you try it. Now, if it's not for you, you can choose from one of the suggestions from the second video, or you guys could put down some suggestions in the comment section as to what someone could do to create additional streams of income on your own where you're not depending upon somebody else. Then take these 6 steps that you can look to try to identify if your company might be in that mind frame of downsizing so you don't get caught off guard. Last thing I'll say is this: if you are a homeowner, make sure you're always in contact with your servicer. And if you have any government insured loan, VA, USDA, FHA, for sure, there's a lot of forbearance options available. Conventional, you just have to be in good communication, but don't be embarrassed and don't let things happen. Be proactive so that things can be implemented until the time you can right the ship. So there you have it. My time is up, but I thank you for yours. As I always say, guys, let's be good to one another. Let us let grace abound. Before you get out of here, check out this video right up here. And till the next time, indeed, you guys stay blessed.